It's a gorgeous Smoky Mountain spring day. I got my coffees. Iced coffee. And I'm ready to ship some orders. Come and ship with me. Hi Sequels friends, I got my coffee and I'm ready to do a ship with me video. Before we get into that, look at this gorgeous mug. One of my favorite parts about thrifting in Asheville is it's such an artisan community and you can pick up so many gorgeous handmade treasures when you're out thrifting. I got a set of 4 of these beauties for just $8 and I'm telling you, I don't know if it's the homemade coffee or the mug, but I am perked up and ready to go. So first of all, let me tell you guys hi. Hey, how you doing? Welcome back to my channel. It is so wonderful to have you. I really appreciate you being here. And if you are new here, my name is Heather and I am a part-time reseller on Poshmark, eBay, and Etsy. And I use this YouTube channel to document my journey. So I'm usually doing unboxings or recapping sales or giving you some how-to information to help with your reselling business. But recently I had done a ship with me video and based on the analytics, you guys seem to really like it. So that is something I am going to try to incorporate more on my channel. So that is what we are going to do today. As a part-time reseller, today is pretty typical of what my weekend sales are. I did sell just 6 items, not huge stacks on stacks on stacks like you may see on Instagram, but very typical for a part-timer like me. So I think what we'll do today is I'll show you, I'm going to pull some orders so you'll get to see, if you haven't already, or just a reminder of what my inventory system looks like. So we're going to pull some orders and then we are going to package and ship some orders. And then I am also going to show you in depth what each of the items sold and what they sold for. And then at the end, I will recap with a little update of my spreadsheet. So let's get right to it. I have to get some things out of those totes over there. But damn that Past Heather. Past Heather failed to put the number that the tote's in on 2 of the items that shipped out today, and so the number is not on the spreadsheet. I don't know why I do this. I think I pull stuff out and I put things in and I'm like, oh, I'll go over to the spreadsheet and put the number in, and then I don't. And I hate Past Heather for making these mistakes. It drives me nuts. So I'm gonna need to go through these totes. It may be all of them, it may be one of them. I know I do have something in 4 because that one's marked, but I have 2 other ones that I have to search through and find. So I'm probably just gonna start at the top and work my way down until I find those items. So I'll speed this up for you. Found those. Had to go back through them again because once I got to the bottom totes, I'm like, this is a scarf and all the scarves were in the top 2 totes, so it must be in there, and I overlooked it, and it did. So we have all those ready to go. I think that should be everything pulled, so let me show you what I got. So the different camera angle made my voice a bit quieter, and I hate when there's a lot of tonal fluctuation in videos I watch, so I figured I'd do a voiceover here. This is a beautiful cat scarf that I got in a recent thread up. You can go see that in my unboxing playlist. It just came in the last one that I packaged. This ended up selling on Poshmark for $21 and I netted $14.43. Oh my gosh, I was so lucky to have found this gorgeous vintage 1960s, 1970s shower curtain. It is missing some grommets and there was a bit of damage. I got this in a new thrift store I've never been to. Well worth the visit just to get this beauty. It ended up selling on Etsy for $41.73 because they do include tax there. And after platform fees, I'm at $28.95. I'll tell you at the end what I net on this piece once I know how much it costs to ship. I'm guessing it's going to be $5 or less based on the 7-ounce weight. Next up are these maternity, Old Navy maternity jeans. Now, if you watched my recent Thread Up DIY denim box, these came in that box along with another pair of maternity jeans. Those already sold, and now these sold, and they ended up selling on Poshmark. I took a $20 offer and ended up making $13.30 net on those. So I have learned that maternity sells really quick, though it doesn't net you a ton of money. These Vionic rhinestone flip-flops that I was shook by how much they retail for regularly at $75, so I listed mine high at $39. I ended up selling them for asking price plus shipping, so it came to $65.99 on an eBay sale. As you can see, they're in pretty good condition, though there is definitely signs of wear. And after platform fees, I netted $39.47. Again, I'll tell you at the end how much they cost after shipping, which I'm guessing is going to be in the $6.99 range, as they are about 13 ounces. Not too shabby on a Thread Up pair of shoes. Let's get these out of the way and move on to this beauty. Gorgeousness. Love it so much. Oh my gosh, this is a great find. This is a testament to searching those racks when you're in Goodwill. You hear every reseller tell you, if you see new racks come out, search them. Well, in addition to that, search those the fitting room racks. And if your fitting room is like my fitting room, the racks are always full, so the actual end caps of the racks that are next to the fitting room have all sorts of goodies on them too. And that's where I found this lovely 80s linen wrap dress. I don't want to pull it all out to show you here, so I will include a picture right now, and it is just all sorts of 80s goodness. Looks like late 80s, early 90s, but the label did say 80s, so I went with that. And it is just so on trend right now, so on vibe. Ugh, I can just imagine with some pointy toe flats. Whoever got this, I hope you enjoy it. Now, if you watch any reseller videos, you know that Carhartt is trending like mad. I, in fact, have sold a jacket that sold same day that I got in a mid-Thread Up box. But these bad boys I picked up at a recent yard sale. I got them in a skirt for $5, so I'm saying I spent $2.50 on them. They are definitely vintage based on the coloration and the look of the logo. You can see that they are certainly worn. And I know Carhartt's a vibe right now, but in reality, in my area in Western North Carolina, most people are using these for true workwear. So you can see all sorts of staining on the knees, definitely a lot of fraying at the bottom. The staining is on both knees from that Carolina clay. So they are definitely well worn, and I was very open about it and disclosed that in the listing. I ended up listing these on Poshmark, and I believe it was just this past Sunday, and I had no idea what to list them for because comps are everywhere. So I listed them for $59, and before I could cross list them to eBay, I already had people countering offers. And because my room's stacked up and I have no place to put inventory, I got these totes full, I got this rack full, I got stuff on the floor, I got stuff stacked up in here. It's chaotic. So when somebody offered me $49 for these bad boys on Poshmark, I said heck yeah all day long. And like I said, I did not even get time yet to cross list them to eBay, and I'm just blown away. So after the cost of goods and the fees, I ended up netting $36.70 on those. So again, if you have not picked up Carhartt and you see it in the wild, pick it up. It is well worth the price. Now let's get to packing. Okay, we're going to try something different here because I don't know how to film on my computer while I'm actually showing you the screen of my computer. I'd assume I could do it with my webcam, but I'm not really sure of what that quality is going to be. So we got this makeshifty setup right now where you're on the phone, and I'm going to overlay that, hopefully, if all works out with my editing skills, with this screen grab that I'm going to work on now. All right, so here is my spreadsheet that I enter all my information in. So these are the items that sold this weekend. And as you can see, I already get them started so that when I do my sales update video at the end of the month, that all this work is already done. So I already have them highlighted. And here's where the actual numbers came in at. The black dress netted $28.01. The maternity jeans, I think we had that confirmed at $13.13. The shower curtain came in at $24.51. The Carhartts, I think we already had since that was on Poshmark, $36.70. The scarf we already had because that was on Poshmark, $14.42. And the thong sandals ended up coming in at $27.53. So as you can see, I have it checked marked which platform it sells on. Here's the platforms and my cost of goods. Wait, here are my platforms. Let me see if I can freeze my tab. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, there we go. We got a frozen header, so this should help out some. So again, these are the items that sold. So I'll bring you all the way up top here. There you go. So those are the 6 items that sold. And again, you can see right here, here's the date that they sold. And here's the date that I photographed them. Now I actually listed these on the same day it sold. So sometimes this category right here isn't 100% accurate because I've actually been putting it the date that I photographed. I may end up having to change that because sometimes I am starting to photograph way in advance. So it could be a couple weeks before it actually gets listed, and that's skewing the sales numbers. But here you can see these 1, 2, 3, 4 of the items sold on Poshmark. 1 of the items sold on eBay and 1 sold on Etsy. And then you can see my high-low range that I was anticipating and what it sold for. So everything, this sold for the men, and everything else sold for higher than the minimum low asking price, which is always good. Nothing was on sale. I have my cost of goods in right here. Here's where I type in the actual amount that it sold for. So that would be before the fees. So these are the true amounts that it sold for. If we did a sum of this, that would be the net sales for the weekend. So, no, sorry. That would be the gross sales for the weekend. I wish it was the net sales. That would be the gross sales for the weekend. So when most people are telling you sales numbers, this is what they're talking about, which we all know means jack diddly squat. Carrying that total out, you can see that after platform fees are removed, you get $172.62 for the total. We spent a total of $8.96 on shipping fees and ended up netting this weekend $144.30. So again, do not feel intimidated and do not be confused when you see YouTubers, Instagram, anybody online talking about, I had sales of $220 this week, and you're thinking, well, I only made $150. Well, chances are they're giving you gross numbers because it makes them look better. And I can appreciate that. It feels good to give gross, and technically the gross numbers are accurate. But to me, I like to be transparent. I like anybody who's watching this channel to know how much money you actually put in your pocket, and that would be $144. And that $144 is still pre-taxes. So some people will go ahead and pull out some of that money and hit it directly into savings and never even put it in your account because you're going to want to have that held aside for taxes. So again, $221 in sales, netted $144.30 on 6 items. And if we add up this column right here, we will figure out that we spent $19.36 to bring home $144. Not too shabby. I'll spend 20 bucks all day and make about $150. Not bad at all. So if we get rid of these, what I always love to do after I make some sales is go down, because here's all the other sales up here that we had for the month. And I'm going to scroll all the way down here and see what me totals are looking like. So total so far, I've spent $64 for cost of goods of the items that sold. I've probably spent more on cost of goods than that for the month. I've sold $727, and we are on the 10th, so this is through the 9th. So the first 9 days of the month, I've sold $727, and I have netted $462.09, and that means I've had a 63% return on my investment. And the part that I've been stressing over and over again that means so much to me is my average sale price is coming in at $23.10. I am loving that because I'm over $20. Over $20 means those package stacks may not be as high. I don't care if my package stacks aren't high as long as that money is rolling in. So there you have it. That's the ship with me. That's what I, as a part-timer, make over the weekend. And might as well show those stacks because everybody likes to see the stacks. So here's my stacks. You guys have a good one. See you on Friday. Bye.